apartment, get it live. Try to come around, they popping your tires. Hold it. 100 round, feeling like I'm on TV, playing both sides of you. Shot on your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Oh, hold up. I got this me. She tryna show me something. Hold up. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like they ain't know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? My shows up. All in the kitchen can't get to the cold up. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told up. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything. Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Ayy, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slime me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get it, go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Two, three, four.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally. Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing a bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my true first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's photo. There's no one left to counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with that. Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bill. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in equal, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make me sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Whole squad on the real.
squad on the real. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost him. Bad, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this long. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough. I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smell defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Been on the move like the leash is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. How it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch it do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. You a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, man. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I get a G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Seen them all. So take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? A couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I felt good with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I admit that. They black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? I feel like he entitled, cause he knew me since a kid. Cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. What's up? Hey. Monster! Taking bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in unmarked trucks just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Like I was telling, walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 What's up?
You heard about a man, the left controller, the left king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd down, Genty. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Another give here to Genty. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
New set of downs from 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Quick throw completed by May. He's on the move past the 15. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Corey Ballantyne to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
And the 49er first down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on first. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays. He missed some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Drill right, 22.
Stafford from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. He rolls to his right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun give here to Gentile. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
May now on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Olave. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
May now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Colts. New set of downs for them from the 31.
First and 10.
May on first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Sends this to the end zone. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie here in the first. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football, even at the elementary school.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Has his man, it's Dobbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, a run with Barkley. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Kevin Winston Jr., the rookie out of Penn State, making that stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing now, Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. I think a lot of people heard the yell, screen, screen, shortly after that snap, right? It was that quick diagnosis that allowed them to intercept that throw.
Anytime you're running screen, a couple things come to mind. Number one, you got to sell it. The whole crew has to sell it offensively. And then you better set up in a hurry, because the moment you hear screen defensively, well, all those defenders light up and it's full speed headed for the football.
Genty from the gun. Now he's past the 25. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A quick throw completed, out to the left. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. From the gun, it's May. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. And he had everybody thinking 6 before he finally got to him and put an end to it.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown out themselves.
On first down, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Straight ahead with Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to the line they come, second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Brings up third down and 18.
Here he goes, third and long. It's a screen play to Genty. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. May off the play fake. Buying some time right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Working now from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Good, right downfield to Olave. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
To the air on third and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs vertical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
On to try the field goal. Harrison Butker. This one from 42 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Y'all can't talk about crazy. You better know power.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Get on.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Short pass brought in. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's in second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Stafford again. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Stafford throwing again. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Hits him on the out route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Catch made right side by Coleman. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Hits his running back. Shoots away from one. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's May on 1st and 10. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Chased out to his right. Brought in by his back here, it's Shenty. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from the 37. To the air on 1st down, May. All the left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This is Genty on 2nd. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Trying to sneak May. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts push their lead further to start the half. Drake made the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
49ers 17. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Nick Herbig making the play.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. I know how valuable those contested catches are, but the defense for making the play on that one.
What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. We've set it downs from 37. Stafford now on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. On 1st down, here's Stafford. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's Stafford once more. This will be caught once again by Diggs. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And off to Genty. He's robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them, and the group up front, to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. He'll throw it. It's Genty underneath. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 1st down, Genty running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's May. It's a screen play to Genty. Has a lane inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Giving this to Genty. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back to Genty. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right out of the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. He's back to throw. For the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win. The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's Ballantyne on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Niners take over first down team at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody